Hey there, financial warriors. Welcome back to the channel. If you've ever thought about retirement planning, specifically when it comes to Roth IRAs, you've probably heard of something called a Roth conversion. And if you've ever dipped your toes into the world of higher income earners, you may have also heard about something called the Backdoor Roth Conversion. And if you're anything like me, your first thought was, wait, what? A backdoor? Are we talking about secret club memberships here? Don't worry, we're not talking about secretive spy stuff here. But today we are diving deep into the difference between a Roth conversion and a Backdoor Roth conversion. Because, spoiler alert, they're not the same thing, and getting them confused could seriously mess with your retirement plan. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what each of these terms means, how they work, and which one is the better option for you and your financial future. So grab a coffee, settle in, and let's break it all down. But before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell too, so you never miss out on any of these money-making retirement planning gems. All right, before we get into the difference between the Roth conversion and the Backdoor Roth conversion, let's make sure we're all on the same page when it comes to Roth IRAs. A Roth IRA is like that amazing friend who always has your back, even when things are rough. Except in this case, that friend is a tax-free retirement account. Unlike traditional IRAs, where you get a tax break up front, Roth IRAs are tax-free on the back end. That means when you retire and start taking money out of your Roth IRA, you won't have to pay any taxes on those withdrawals. Now, I don't know about you, but tax-free income in retirement sounds like winning the financial lottery to me. But there's a catch. There's always a catch, right? The contribution limits for Roth IRAs are lower than traditional IRAs, and the amount you can contribute also depends on your income level. High earners often get the dreaded income limit tap on the shoulder, which can prevent them from contributing directly to a Roth IRA. That's where the Roth conversion and Backdoor Roth conversion come in. They're both ways to sidestep that income limit and still take advantage of all that sweet, sweet tax-free retirement goodness. Let's start with the basics, the Roth conversion. This is a pretty straightforward concept. It's when you take money from a traditional IRA or another tax-deferred retirement account and convert it to a Roth IRA. Now, converting to a Roth IRA is a big deal because you're paying taxes on that money today instead of down the road when you're retired. Think of it like trading in your old car. You know it's going to cost you some cash right now, but in the long run you're going to drive that shiny new tax-free ride into the sunset of retirement. Here's how it works. Let's say you have a traditional IRA worth $50,000. If you decide to convert that to a Roth IRA, you'll pay taxes on the entire $50,000 at your current tax rate. So in the year you do the conversion, that $50,000 will count as taxable income, and you'll need to plan accordingly, especially if you're looking at a large tax bill. Now, this strategy can be great for people who expect their tax rate to be higher in the future. By converting to a Roth now, you lock in the tax rate of today, and then all the gains in your Roth IRA will grow tax-free for as long as you keep the account. This could be a huge win in the long run, especially if your investments do really well over the years. However, it's important to note that you can't just avoid taxes altogether. You're going to have to pay up when you convert, which can be a big drawback for some people who don't have the cash on hand to cover that tax bill. And remember, the IRS isn't just going to let you waltz into a Roth IRA and say, take all the tax-free goodies. They'll want their cut, so plan accordingly. A Roth conversion can be a great strategy, but don't forget to keep the IRS in mind. They'll be watching like a hawk. Now let's talk about the Backdoor Roth conversion. And no, it's not a secret financial hack, though it does sound a little sneaky, doesn't it? It's not a way to bypass the system, but rather it's a clever workaround for people whose income is too high to contribute directly to a Roth IRA. It's like getting into an exclusive club by sneaking through the back door because, well, the front door is closed to you. I promise, though, there's no secret handshake involved here. So here's how the Backdoor Roth works. You start by contributing to a traditional IRA, regardless of your income. There are no income limits for contributions to a traditional IRA. Then you convert that traditional IRA into a Roth IRA, typically right after you contribute. The key here is that you don't have to worry about the income limits for Roth IRA contributions because you're using the back door to get in. Sounds easy, right? Well, it can be, but there are a few catches. When you do the conversion, you'll owe taxes on any gains that you made between the time you contributed to the traditional IRA and the time you converted it to the Roth IRA. If you've invested that money in stocks or other assets, you could face a tax bill when you do the conversion, just like with a regular Roth conversion. One thing to note, if you have other pre-tax IRA balances, like a traditional IRA or SEP IRA, the IRS will apply a pro rata rule, which means you'll owe taxes on the entire conversion, not just the new contributions. So, if you have other IRAs, be careful. It's like bringing extra luggage on your secret trip. It can get heavy. Now, let's summarize the key differences between these two strategies. First, the Roth conversion is for people who already have a traditional IRA or another tax-deferred account, and they want to convert that money to a Roth IRA. You pay taxes on the amount you convert, and the conversion can apply to a much broader range of people. Backdoor Roth, on the other hand, is for those who are high-income earners. You start by contributing to a traditional IRA, and then you convert it to a Roth IRA. It's a strategy that gets you into a Roth IRA even when you're technically locked out, like the VIP entrance to the club. But beware of the taxes, my friend. The biggest difference is that a Roth conversion works for anyone, while the Backdoor Roth is really a workaround for high-income earners who want to take advantage of the benefits of a Roth IRA. The Roth conversion is straightforward, while the Backdoor Roth requires a little more finesse and tax planning. All right, folks, we've covered a lot today, so what do you think? Will you go the Roth conversion route, or are you tempted to sneak in through the Backdoor Roth? Drop a comment below and let me know what you're planning. If you've already used either strategy, share your experiences. We can all learn from each other. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And while you're at it, leave a comment. The YouTube algorithm loves it when you engage, so let's help each other out. And maybe we'll get the next financial secret video trending. Remember, whether you choose the traditional Roth conversion or the backdoor route, you're still building for a tax-free retirement future. It's all about finding the best strategy for you, your income, and your goals. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay financially savvy, my friends.